Hey, how's it going everybody? Josh here with Desert Gardens Homestead. I'm out here in the garden and just wanted to share a really neat tree with you guys. This is a flower turning into fruit. This is a pretty uncommon fruit tree. You don't really hear a whole lot about it. And it is the cousin of the mulberry. And this tree is the fruit tree. I have two of these in the yard. They are in flower. They are very good fruiting trees, very reliable fruiting trees. And I absolutely love the taste of the fruit. It's a very sweet taste, has kind of like a melon type taste, sort of like a watermelon type taste. The only drawback with them is that they are full of seeds. But you know, once you eat the fruit, you can just spit out the seeds, or you can eat them. I've got two of these. Here's the larger of the two. And when I bought these a number of years ago, I think I got them from Burnt Ridge Nursery, which is in the Northwest. They were supposed to be a male and female. I was under the impression these were dioecious male and female trees, and so you would need one of each. However, both of these trees fruit. The larger one there is a more robust fruiting tree. But this one also fruits, and it's not as vigorous as far as growth and fruiting. This one's, I think, just a little bit more horizontal maybe, but they've both grown quite a bit. They were just little whips when I stuck them in the ground. I think it's been about 3 years. Maybe this is the 4th year in ground. I've tried propagating these from cutting with no avail. I've tried planting the seeds to no avail. This year I'm going to get the seeds and try to do a cold stratification with them. I was under the impression that if you planted the seeds right away, they would sprout, but I haven't had any success with it. This year I'm doing a number of air layers. As you can see, I've got 2 on the smaller one, and then I've got 3 here on the larger one. And I would really like to propagate these out. These were grafted onto Osage orange, which is just a really good rootstock, very resistant type rootstock. It's not a citrus. But I've been told that if you do propagate them, they put up lots of suckers, which in my situation would be ideal, so that I could try to pull those out and then propagate it even further, and then maybe offer them for sale, because I think a lot of folks would like to have these trees in their yard. They're just really neat trees. They are deciduous, so they lose their leaves in the winter, but they're just really unusual. You don't really hear much about the fruit. It's not offered commercially because sort of like the mulberry, the fruit just wouldn't handle the processing and the shipment to the store. So this is just one you would have to grow in order to try and eat. And the fruit is delicious. Like I said, the only drawback is with the seeds, but you just learn how to eat them, eat around the seeds, so to speak. I think each fruit probably has, 5 or 6 seeds, maybe more. Maybe, closer to 10 or so seeds. Their seeds are pretty small. They're, maybe, I don't know, the size of like a BB. So they're not very big seeds, but the fruit's not extremely large either. They are like a round fruit versus a mulberry is kind of oblong. But I hear they're cousins, and I've heard that you could graft onto mulberry. I've never tried that, but I hear that it is a possibility. I'd have to look into that in a little bit more detail. But these are the fruit. They should have been male and female, but maybe they're hermaphrodite, and both trees are producing fruit, so they're both self-fruitful. Maybe they put on a larger fruit set because they're right next to each other. That's always a possibility. I haven't got enough experience with these, with one separated by itself, to know if they truly are self-fruitful or if they're fruiting more abundantly because they're together. If anybody has any experience with these trees, feel free to comment below and share with us your experience with them. I'll show you a fruit here from the smaller. Fruits are definitely different. Let me see if I can Zoom you in, look at those guys. That resembles a mulberry, with just like the white hairs coming from the fruit. And I think this tree here has orange fruit, whereas that one has red fruit. Maybe I'm mistaken, maybe it's backwards, but they're different colors. One's red and one's orange. So they are definitely different varieties. I wasn't given any specific variety on what they were. I was just told they were male and female. If I can find my tag, I might be able to. I wrote male and female, so I knew which was which, but I'd have to dig down and try to locate it. But just wanted to share these trees with you. If you are able to grow these, I highly recommend them. They're, for, you know, small of a tree as they are, they're heavy fruiters, just like a mulberry, and the fruit's very delicious. So this is Josh with Desert Gardens Homestead. Once they do fruit, I will bring you back to the garden and I will show the fruit to you in a little bit more detail and give you a taste. So I hope you have a great day today. Thanks for tuning in, and God bless. Take care.